Hello, my name is Chris Willett, and today I'll be sharing with you my final capstone project that I did here at DevCode Camp in a 10-day sprint. So the project that I would like to share with you today is a sales e-commerce site. And for the technologies, the front end, I used React.js with React Hooks, Bootstrap, HTML, CSS, and Toastify for the in-app notifications. Backend, I did Django REST framework, the JOSR user authentication with MySQL database. And then I used Stripe checkout, Email.js, and Chart.js for the APIs. My inspiration for this project came from being a small business owner myself. And when I was employing people and dealing with sales, I was tracking all of my sales data and my orders using Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel, and it was kind of a pain. So this application will provide a new business startup the opportunity to promote products and get notified in-app and via email of new orders and received online payments. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and share. Okay, so this is the landing page for the website, and it's kind of set up to be a little generic, so it can be customizable for any business. But this is an anonymous user. This is what you will see. You'll be able to see products that are for sale as soon as you get to the page. And if you want to get more information on a project, all you have to do is click this details button. And on this page, you will be able to view more pictures of the product, and as well as get more information on the average rating, how many are available that are left. And right now it's 3. That has been pretty popular. You'll also be able to see the reviews that other people have left. And it also shows you the average rating of all of these reviews. Now, as a user, say I wanted to buy this hat and I don't have an account. Well, all we have to do is go to this login button, click register because we do not have an account, and we will go ahead and register a new customer. Let's just make up a name. We'll do I am 123. I think I might have already done that one. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we will do Sam. I am. Give them a generic phone number and address. The email has to be unique. I'll do @gmail.com, and I will copy this because we're going to use it to log in. Then you retype the password twice. Click register. In a future iteration, this will refresh and just have the login screen, but we can go ahead and log him in now. Okay, as you can see, once you log in, the user has a little bit more options. They now have the view cart option. They can see their name, welcome them to the page. And then they have the ability to add items to their cart. So we're going to go ahead and add a hat to the cart. It'll bring you to the screen, kind of give you some more information on it, and you'll be able to select a color and a size and a quantity. In the future, I'm going to have these be drop downs so they can only choose the available sizes that are actually available for sale. Okay, so after we click add, it brings us back to the home screen. We can now go view our cart. As you can see, it has the total, $10, and it has the product with all of the items in it. We also have the ability to remove the cart, or remove the item from the cart, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and check out. And we'll just put an email in here. Generic street address, payment info. I have this set up for some generic payment info as well. This is using Stripe's checkout API. Click pay. Now you'll notice in the upper right hand corner that we've just received a notification letting the user know that we have received an order. And in future iterations, I also will have the cart automatically empty, something that I'm working on. But we'll go ahead and log out, and now we will see what an employee gets when he logs in. So I have an account set up. We won't go through the registering process again. That's the same. Now you see in the upper right-hand corner, the employee is also notified that he has received a new order that we have just placed. And as you can see, the employee has many more options. He now has the ability to register. Well, I have the ability to register new employees because I'm the admin, and it shows you what mode you're in, also welcomes you with your name. And we will go ahead and go through some of the functionality that the employee has. So we have the ability to add available sizes, which we can go ahead and add a size right here, extra large. You can see it populates right there. Same thing with the color. We can pick a new color, pink. And then we also have the ability to add a product to the product line of sales. Everything's kind of dropping down right now. It's spent a lot of time working on the front end and getting to the styling. So right now this doesn't work. You can click on it and you can choose a file to upload for a picture, but it is not currently working on the back end. It's something I'm also working on. But we can go ahead and add a hoodie, give it a description, a price, set an average rating of 0. Let's say we have 5 available. And we'll specify a main image path right now because all of the images are being stored on the front end. Click add. We'll go up here. Why did it not? There it goes. Now added to. Took a minute to refresh. All right, well, I'll go ahead and show you how we can remove one of these since I accidentally double entered one. Show you that that works. And then we can also go to the details page here. And as you can see, the employee has the ability to write a review as well. If we say that he bought the hat, he could write a review on it, or the hoodie, excuse me, and we'll just say this works the same for the customer side as well. All right, and now we actually have the ability to update this hoodie. As you can see, I spelled the name wrong. I kind of did that on purpose. Go ahead and fix that. Fill in the data again. I think we have 5 available. All right, and then we can click update. Now, right now, I'll have to refresh, which I'll go ahead and show you. I'll refresh and log in. I'm working on doing that in Use Effect. I've got a couple little bugs that I'm working on this. But now you can see the name is updated. Now that we have gone through all that, I won't go through the buying process. It's the same for the employee as well as the customer, but we'll check out some of these other pages that the employee has. We'll go to the orders page. As you can see, Sam I Am, this order is ready to ship. Once the employee gets the product out and ships it and has a tracking number, we can go ahead and add tracking to it. We'll click add, takes us back to the home page. We can go back to the orders page, and as you can see, it's moved to the shipped orders. And the other thing that I wanted to show you, like there also are email notifications that are sent when these things happen. And we received Sam's order right here. It also sends an order once the tracking is updated, but that is set to send to the email of the user. So it sent it to SamIam1234, and unfortunately, I don't have the ability to check that email. But so that's it for the order side of it. And now we can check out the sales. So right now we have all of the product sales listed. And I'm actually going to, it has duplicates in the future. I'm going to have it combined and only show one product with the quantity and the total sales. So that's something I'm working on. And the chart is another thing I'm currently working on that is not dynamically adding or updating the sales. So I'm working with that, but it does show the last iteration of sales. It shows returns if there are returns. That's a feature I'll be adding. And it also shows the product inventory. As you can see, we bought the hat and the quantity went down of the available. And if it reaches 0, you get a notification saying we were out of stock on this item so they can replace it. And that is the employee side and the sales. The sales side has definitely been the most challenging, I'd say, on the front end and the back end. And it's kind of a combination, because on the back end, I'm using a many-to-many relationship between the orders and the shopping carts, and then trying to map through or isolate the data on the front end to display it is kind of where I was running into getting into some different ways of doing that. So that's definitely the biggest challenge for me on this project. I'd like to thank you for your time and viewing the site. I'm very proud of it. I'm continuing working on it. So please check back. There will be an updated video and it'll probably look a lot better. Thank you very much.